Tack
Tack
it
it
up,
up.
What's
What's going
going on,
on,
boys?
guys? Sam?
Rob, and we got our guest Spiro.
I'm Spiro. Real pleasure to be on. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
So,
God
Spirit, you're
bless.
new to all this shit, you know? You're new to talking to people, but I know you're pretty confident.
New to
So,
talking to people. Yeah.
what do you do over?
What do I
does
do
Spiro
overall?
do on a collective basis? What are you up to?
All right. Well, I mean, I just got out of work. Long day. We opened up. We're at 35% capacity now. So that's pretty crazy. 35% capacity. So now we have all of our tables open. Pretty busy night. Made a good amount of money. So no, I don't want a 15-hour minimum wage, but that's another topic.
Can you imagine, dude? 35%. They're like, all right, let's open the shit up. Like, you go in the Outback,
No,
it's
I mean,
like,
yeah.
pump it up. What a joke, though. 10%.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like an extra 30 people. We went from like 66 to 94. But I mean, hey, it's a win for the restaurants, definitely. So,
All right, dude, but we know you're not just Outback.
no,
Like,
not
what
just
is
Outback. As you can see, I'm wearing the Benjamin Moore. I'm not a sponsor, but I
sponsor?
do get this for free.
Okay.
Shout out my father's painting company, Delta Painting Group, LLC. We do commercial, new construction, and residential. Feel free, call us. Bigger jobs, we do some pretty good work. So,
All right.
but no, I don't do that. I go to school, so I do go to my indoctrination center, taking 4 classes. I don't know, man. What do I
You're
do? I
not,
mean,
dude.
What
I
are you
do
What
like
are you
absolutely
majoring in?
nothing.
What are you going to school for?
Some big real stuff, Rob.
Like how to?
Finance and economics.
Okay. And what
So what do you
does
want to do
that
with that?
entail?
Nothing, man. I just
Working
want
on
to live
Wall
free or
Street?
die. Nah, just live free or die.
Okay.
Well, do you want to
Perfect,
know like
man.
why I picked finance and economics?
Yeah, tell
Give
us.
us a rundown.
Go into it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, you don't want to like tell people this. I know people are gonna listen to this, but like, you guys obviously have watched like Wolf of Wall Street, like the whole, that's like the top financial movie you can really like think of, especially kids our
We
age.
were literally just
I
talking
mean,
about
I
that.
have that. I always have The Big Short up in another window, and I have it up right
See,
now.
I haven't watched that, and I've been trying to for 4 months. Oh wow.
Guys,
Wow.
So you're way more than me. I just watched the movie. I was just like, you got your eyes glued to it.
Yeah.
no, serious.
Well, you
No,
see
but
more
I mean,
tits in the
no, but
movie than the book.
I mean,
yeah, no,
way more
exactly.
than
No, but I mean, realistically, that wasn't like the reason. I always wanted to do like business because like business, like everything is business. Like
Right.
this podcast, you got to treat. It might not be a legitimate. Business is a weird construct. Maybe you're not getting paid for it. Maybe you are, but a business is a business. You got to do what you got to do. So in every aspect of
Amen to
life.
that, bro.
But honestly, over the last couple of years, like I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Definitely just want to shout out to Leo if he listens. But like financial independence, that's definitely an avenue. I work as a server. I'm 22. Could climb up the corporate ladder there, but like years and years go by. You kind of just waste your life. I feel like. Well, I
You
shouldn't
kind
say.
of lose yourself doing that shit, you know?
No, not like
Lose
waste your
yourself.
life, but like yeah, it's tough. You work a lot of hours. It's not. I guess maybe the flexibility is what's up. I mean, but realistically,
Yeah,
like
but
going to
that's not
college,
for everybody.
you know, no, not for everybody. It's a tough business to be in, definitely. But you like your parents want you to go to college. My parents are immigrants, so I guess they value education. Education was a big thing sold to especially kids our age. Like ever since kindergarten, they're like, oh, like we're gonna get you ready for middle school, then you're gonna get ready for high school, then you're gonna go to college, and it's like, oh shit, like. Because after you graduate high school, what do
It's
you
just
do?
always getting ready for something. Like, what happens after college?
No, yeah, so I'm like, I'm this semester, one more semester, so I guess two left until I'm finished with a double bachelor. Um, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, like I have Indeed, I'm on LinkedIn. Uh, you know,
And
I know you guys talked about,
you get to put that piece of paper on the wall. That's kind of a big thing.
no, yeah, like
The
that's the big
fridge
thing.
maybe
Because like,
first.
Something you
But
did,
one on the
oh, I
fridge,
mean,
one on the
see,
wall.
like we used to have all that stuff on the fridge, but we actually just got a new fridge and it's stainless steel, so like there's no magnetization on there.
No more.
Right. Well, you
No
know what
more.
I
You
would
can get
do?
that shit in a plaque,
Well, I'd be proud of it, dude. I'll fucking hot glue a damn magnet to the fridge. And then there you go.
My mother would. See there and like the graduation, they're talking about not doing maybe like a Zoom graduation. So my mom,
Tell
she's
those
like,
people
oh,
to
like
fuck
today,
off,
literally
dude.
today, she's like, mom's like, oh, like I'm gonna get that cap and gown, like we're gonna have our own graduation, you know.
Yeah, just in the yard.
So I mean, like, no, like it's nice, you know. Like I'm definitely proud. It's hard to do, you know. Like I have a 3.8 GPA,
Oh, shit.
and I mean, I'm not gonna
Good shit,
self-incriminate. I'm
man.
gonna, you know, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I don't even have to plead the fifth here because I'm not, I'm not talking about it. But like, you gotta do what you gotta do to get through high school and college. Well, college, we're not talking about high school, but you know,
College way
but
more than high school.
no, I mean,
High
I was
school, you
never a
just
good
need a
student. I never
heartbeat.
really cared, you know. But this is definite just because.
You paid for this shit.
No, I mean, no, but like again, like business, like in this business climate, it's a lot easier to work for someone else's business rather than to have your own. So, not saying you're less if you don't get a college degree or have a college degree, but it's a different route, you know. Some do
They're
the
making it
trades, some
impossible
don't
to
go and
have
do
your
their own.
own
But like,
business, though.
it's a
Would
fallback,
fuck
and
you every other way.
yeah, I've always thought of it as like a fallback, you know.
Yeah, for
It was good
sure.
to
Not saying
have, though.
no, but again, like I mean, like what else do I do? Like what do I do as Spiro? Like I mean, Dan, like we're gym buddies. Like we work out like 3 or 4 days out of the six that we go.
I might not
You know,
show.
and I like to
I'm
go.
drinking a little
I
bit.
like to go at my times. You know, we like to go at our times, 10, 11, you know, like
Yeah.
because that's like dope. But like, you're working that 9 to 5, that wage cagey slave. And you're just like, oh, it's like, do I wake up at 5 and like work out and get breakfast and go to work, or like, do I do it after work? Do I just do none of that because I'm like I don't want to?
See,
You know,
that's
like
what
who
you're
knows how?
anticipating, right? That 9 to 5. Are you almost ready for that? I gotta
Nah, I
say.
mean, like I'll never will be. So I got some honey roasted peanuts here. I was eating some dinner before.
Dude, I'm not about that
Yeah, I
nine
mean,
to five either. I mean, like, so when I
no, I know
originally
you're
went
in the
to,
aviation, but yeah, go. Like, tell me.
yeah, I originally went to fucking college right after high school, and I kind of had the same mindset. I was just like, business, everything's a business. The damn country's a business. That's why we had Trump for 4 years. And so I went, dude, one semester, and I was just like, business ain't for me. Like in terms of
Mhm.
going to school for it, just because it was so, at least like the classes I was taking, like yeah, they're like beginner level courses, I guess,
Mhm.
but they were just like just too basic common sense. Like it just made no sense, and I'm spending thousands of dollars to learn shit that I should already know. I wasn't
Big
thinking
turn off
long
when you're
term.
taking it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
like I was 18. I'm like, who cares? But I'm like, dude, if this is a business, like college is a business, and they're making money off me,
Mhm.
so I ain't doing
Oh
it.
yeah, shit ton.
And then some years go by, I found aviation. I'm doing this now. But like same thing, I work for a dude. The dude who owns my company is like a multi-millionaire. He's got 2 yachts, couple
Oh.
planes. Like he's doing it. So
No, but
that's
I
where the
mean,
business comes in.
so is he like one guy? Because he's not like a multinational enterprise, is or
I mean, he's got.
like I'm sure he has friends, but like I don't like like what's his command? Like like what do you got? Like 500,000 employees? Like just
Yeah, I
are
mean,
you
I
like
don't.
Amazon? Like are you Amazon?
He's not that big, but like
Nah,
he
He's
probably
North
has about
Carolina
six.
big.
yeah,
The,
nah,
the
like that's pretty big.
yeah, the company I work for, they have about like 70 jets.
Nah, I
And
mean
That's
like
still a lot, dude.
yeah, I mean it's bigger than some regional
Still a fat
airlines,
amount.
but
I mean like yeah, but like that's like fine. I mean like you so you do what like repair? I know we've
yeah,
talked about this
like
before, but I don't really know exactly.
yeah, just like maintenance, preventative maintenance, inspections, repairs, like
Well, I
basically
mean it's
do it all.
reward. Do you feel like that's rewarding? Because like for me, like there's like an end product, like you finish like a task or a project, like it's a finished product. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I do, cause so like basically is like the guy owns like 70 jets, right? And he rents them out to like other rich people who like you want to just rent a private jet from like here to Miami. You'd like
Mhm.
call up a fucking travel
Done that.
agency and then they link you up or whatever. So like the work I do is like on those planes and they have like periodic inspections and stuff like that. And sometimes a plane will like come in with a problem, and you're just like, man, I cannot figure out what the hell is wrong with it. So
Like
it is,
most mechanics. No
yeah,
offense.
yeah. Well,
No, like
yeah,
no
you're
offense.
like, dude,
But
I
like
don't
if
know
they
what
do
it
a
is.
fucking
You're
job,
there.
they're like bad enough.
Yeah, you're there for like 3 days. You can't figure it out. You have other guys looking at it, and then like you finally find something, and you're like, oh shit, like this was the problem. You fix it. So like that part is like rewarding. But then like the other part that like sucks is when they're like, oh, like yeah, someone fucking like drew on crayon all over the seats, and you got to fucking clean it. Like that part is not too rewarding. You're like, yo, these rich assholes just fucking don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, as long as you're compensated for it and it's like a voluntary thing, can't go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I
And if
get
it lets you live the obviously, I mean, I'm not saying we don't live the lives we want to live. I'm not saying any of our lives are like necessarily bad how we have it, considering we're here on right now. But you know, it is what it is.
yeah,
You
yeah.
do
I'm
that.
definitely content with where I'm
Yeah.
at.
At least for now, you're able to live. You can hang out with your friends, do what you got to do. You're not like totally like demoralized. At least, I
Yeah,
mean, I wouldn't say you are, but I don't
yeah.
know how you feel.
No, yeah, it's pretty good.
Sometimes you have those days.
Yeah, I mean, everyone gets those days, but for the most part, it's pretty good, pretty solid.
Well, because at the end of the day, it's
Dude,
like, what's your end game, bro?
Yeah,
Like that. No, like you go up
I
to
mean,
anybody that you know, and you just say like, "What's your end game?" And if they say like, "What?" then you're just like, "All right, so like you're gone." Like you don't know. Like you're not. Like, what's the end game?
you'd be surprised, dude. A lot of people don't. Like, go
Yeah.
through a lot of people that we know personally. That you go, what? What are you asking me? I don't know what the end game is. Most people don't even know what they're going to eat tomorrow. Like, we're
No, like
just
what?
lucky
Yeah.
that
No,
we
like
kind of,
seriously, it's like fuck. No, it's like fuck. Like, yeah. No, yeah. Hey, I
you
mean,
know what I mean?
that's yeah. No, it's sad, man. I mean, like same, but like not same. Because like I have a vision. Like there's a plan. You
That's
know.
what, dude. You need a vision and a plan for anything. Like, fuck, dude. This podcast was a vision for months. You know.
No, I mean, yeah. I
Oh,
mean, I'm
yeah.
glad you guys started it. I've always like, honestly, like even for this right now, I have like my conversation with myself. I'm like, all right, bro, like we're podcasting right now, you know, but like I'm not actually like podcasting now. We are, so that's good, you know. But no, like you
You know
just
what
like
it
you
is,
gotta have
dude?
a vision and
You
you
gotta,
gotta
like,
bring
take
it.
things
You
into
gotta bring it to
fruition.
fruition
yeah, exactly.
because it's no,
Stop,
like
yeah,
it's
stop.
it's your life, it's your life, and that's why it goes into it. Like like yeah, going to school, it's like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? It's like I don't know. Like I just at the end of the day, like want to live. Sad parts is like you got to work. You got to think about like benefits and healthcare and like that stuff. But
Yeah.
hey, I mean, not saying no like delegitimizing of it, but if I die, I die. Not suicidal here, but like just saying, like who knows? Like thank God, like we all get to wake up, see each other, like we're here right now. But
Or,
bro, like
we're
you lay in
ready.
that bed right, you lay in that bed right there, like you might not, but wake up and see tomorrow. So
Amen
another
to
day,
that,
another
man.
dollar.
Take it
One day at a time.
good
One day at a
stride.
time. Another day, another dollar. It's just like got to get
Dude, so
closer to
send it
yourself.
off.
Really, that's what I learned from quarantine.
Oh
I
yeah.
got two financial nerds with me right now. What the fuck is going on with the stock market? I got one dude
I
that
mean, like typical.
what's going on, bro?
So like honestly,
I made 2 grand.
like I'm just gonna
I
throw
don't
it
know
out
what
there.
the fuck I did.
In my opinion, what's going on is exactly what's been going on, but I think that now there's a hyper focus on it
Oh,
because like dude, like
yeah.
oh, I wish I could like share
Spotlight is
screen or something or like show you, but like dude, like you look at that S&P even for the last decade of our lives, dude, like we've missed out on so much, dude. I was watching some like a Kramer interview. Yeah, I
Shout
don't
out
really
Jim. Shout out Jim.
no like shout out yeah, like shout out to Jim, like, of course, like he has his own agenda to push, but like again, like back in dude, it's like 2007, 8, 9, whatever year, and like you see on the background, it's like Dow's at 11,000, it's at 300 right now, or 30, sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
30,000
yeah.
from 11,000, sorry. Um, Nasdaq pre-Rona was at 5,000, now it's almost at 14. It's at all-time high. So is the S&P. Dow's a little lagging, but like, now that everybody's hyper focused. Everybody's like, oh, like let's get in. And it's like, who knows? Like, might feel the bull run farther, further. or now is when the smart money, big money, everybody gets their money and they pull the rug, bam, more consolidation of wealth, more transfer of wealth to the capital owners,
That's kind
which
of
again, like that's a part of the game. So
that's kind of what I'm expecting. I'm expecting like a major pullback, and then it's gonna cause the market to dip. And I think it's coming soon, like within the next couple months. But I mean, I
we
could
would
be
need,
wrong. But
see, like it's so tough though because, and again, like you don't want to get like political, but um, like in the market is driven by investors per se. So if investors are confident or when they're certain, because like uncertainty, like
mm,
that's like volatility. Like when things are like uncertain, it's like, oh God, like market's got to go down. And it's like, who knows? Like that's just like a construct in and of itself. But who knows? Like they might just keep fucking raising it and raising it and raising it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Like who knows what's gonna happen?
yeah,
Just came off a 5% pullback. Like that's a decent correction. But who knows? I mean, that's why I'd say it depends on your style. I know
It's
you and
kind of
Dan
crazy
hit
right
those pennies. I know you got that. Yeah, you know.
yeah.
That Doge, dude, got me. That
No,
Doge
yeah.
fixed my
Like me and like
tires.
me and
Like
Rob, like we
Lucas.
both own some like Raytheon. Like I'll
Hell
just like
yeah.
throw that out. Like that's like a decent pick. Like Raytheon
RTX, dude.
Technologies, ticker RTX. Yeah, not bad. I mean, like I wish I got in a little earlier. I think you probably did. But I mean, like, hey man, like I think it was like 56 or 57 or 58 average share. It's at like 70 something. Like again, like not crazy, but like that's one example
Yeah,
of
I mean,
you
and
just put your money in and it's more money.
yeah, that one I feel 100% confident on, like long term. Just like literally, so I'm in aviation. All
Mhm.
the like planes that I work on, most of them are Pratt and Whitney engines, which Raytheon owns Pratt and Whitney. So yeah, like
Oh,
Raytheon owns the jet engines I work on.
yeah.
How about that UAVS, dude? That's what I want to
I mean,
hear
that's like a
about.
hidden gem. Like you better, But I
That
mean,
was
that's like a
insane.
trade. That's
So
like a
when you
trade
talk
secret.
about that, that was insane. When you were telling me about that, you're like, "Yo, you might want to buy into this. It might go crazy." And I'm like, "Okay, Rob."
I
Got a
said
little bit
that
of it.
when it was like $1.25 a share,
Mhm.
It went crazy.
and I
I mean,
just
that's how those pennies are.
yeah,
You just gotta
that
buy them
that
and wait.
penny was like that one I also had the most like faith in. I really had faith in that company. And when it went from like $1 a share, it went up to $2 and I was still feeling pretty good. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Then I had like 200% gains on it. It just kept on running up a little higher. I was up 200%. I'm like, all right, I'm selling half, dude. Like,
Not
might
bad.
as well. Like, I
No, like no, you
profit is
never go wrong
profit.
taking. No, like nobody's ever went broke taking profits.
Right. So I did that, and of course, like the day after I sell, it runs like another 200%, and I sold half there. So now I'm down to like a quarter of my original position. Then it keeps running up. So now I still have a small amount, probably like a 16th of my original position. That I'm up like
Mhm.
800%, and I'm just holding that till it hits the Amazon news and it goes to like 300 a
The
share.
moon.
Mhm.
Like,
The moon. Dude.
No, I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah,
like
dude.
I mean, shit, like you covered your ass, like you covered your bases, you made money off of it, and like, now who knows? Like, it's probably gonna go higher,
yeah,
if you're convicted. And hey, I mean, maybe it won't hit that 300, but shit, anything higher than right now is good, good
yeah.
enough for
I
anybody.
as long as it doesn't go back to like $1.19, I think is my average. As long as it doesn't go back down there, dude, I make money.
Yeah. Plus that like risk tolerance,
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. I
us
just scaled out,
younger gents.
just kept on scaling out and made a good amount of money off of it.
No, yeah, but like, what's
I
going
gotta
on right
admit,
now, Dan? Like, what do you think? I know you're not like too big into the
you know
finance. I
what
know
it
you do
is,
your
man?
stuff
Like
though.
I see because I make money every other way possible. I sell shit.
Uh-huh.
I do it. I mean,
You're
I
like
make
your own
money.
little Alibaba or Amazon. You're Danazon.
I mean,
Yeah, Dan is on.
I'm damn
Yeah.
I'm selling shit left and right. Do you know what I don't like though? Because you guys
Hmm.
can maybe attest to this. Every motherfucker that has a cell phone is going to the app store is a stockbroker. You
Hmm.
guys don't get a little mad at all these cocksuckers.
Uh,
I'm not gonna call them
so like,
cocksuckers per se. I'm not gonna call them
no, yeah,
cocksuckers.
yeah, yeah.
These
No, but they're
people
No,
are
I
fucking
mean,
cocksuckers.
cocksuckers.
no, yeah.
Cocksuckers.
I mean, like it's tough.
How
It's
everybody's
like
Bill
tough
Gates.
because like
You get a
I mean,
paycheck from
like if
McDonald's, you
having
make money now. I'm not gonna say anything bad about someone making money,
Mhm.
but it's like,
I think that
where did this
um
go?
I think that I forgot I forgot what it's like called, but there's some like psychological thing where like and even honestly like with gambling is like it's like beginner's luck. Not even like yeah, I guess beginner's luck is another way to
It
put
would
it.
be yours.
First one's free, but like once those losses come in, like then you see that's when people start to trickle back out. Because interestingly enough, like everybody like is a stockbroker now, but like I even there's been and of course Instagram polls like how can you trust them just from like random accounts, but like like you got millions of followers and like I saw and it's like one of those Instagram story questions and it's like, oh, are y'all in the stocks now, yes or no, and it was like a 52-48 switch, flip 52 in favor for yeah. So like who knows, I mean I still think a lot of people are just they also like don't want to hop in. And I think a lot of these new stockbrokers are going to stockbrokers, like
Yeah.
It's a gamble.
like Giga Chads, like they hop on the computer, it's like, and they're just like, yeah, like I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing
It's a
was like
gamble.
it
Like
was
they
so
post
easy.
screenshots of all their gains.
Yeah. Well, it was
But like
so
just wait, like
easy.
no, like when it's negative 100%, like then like
Right.
post that,
Then
If
screenshot
you
it, send
post
it to
that,
me.
I mean it's fine.
Right.
Like I'm not perfect. I mean like I talk a big game, but like I'm not ashamed to admit it that like I still like have to pretend like I know what I'm doing because like I take the coursework for it. Like yeah,
Yeah.
college is bullshit in itself, but like a lot of the things you learn, like you do have to take into consideration on how to even make a basic portfolio. Just because it's not easy as just like swipe up, buy, and swipe up. So like it's not that easy.
Right.
There's a lot of things to take into consideration.
That's what I'm saying. With like, it seems like it's so easy for like these new traders that got in, like when COVID hit, when everything was at its low.
Hmm.
Because like, if you look at pretty much every chart for every stock, was like it was going good, and then COVID hit, it dipped down, and then like a week or two later, everything just started coming back up.
Hmm.
So everyone feels like they're a millionaire now because like, and like maybe some people
Everyone
are,
walks
maybe some
around like
people made a shit ton of money over it, but it's like don't think that you belong on Wall Street because like that shit was just
no.
easy returns. You know what I mean? The market's not normally like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
And
I
it's
mean,
just
there's
all
always there's
gambling, dude.
always a bull market somewhere, but that's why it's also important to know. It's like eventually at some point, like, do you even know what these companies are? Like, are they profitable? Like, yeah, fundamentals or whatever, but like, you also like you never know because the company that you think is awesome, like, might go bankrupt tomorrow
Right.
because
You
like
think
nobody's
new
actually paying
traders would
attention.
Which like
lose
even
money?
then, right, with these new traders and stuff, these companies are announcing that they're going bankrupt, and the stock still runs 40% that day because it goes down, and then
It's
people are
still
buying
going to
into it.
move.
People are buying into it because they just see that it's on sale. They're like, oh
They're there
wow,
to make
look how
money
cheap
though.
it
Like
is.
that's why. No, like
Yeah.
that's why you gotta
Quarantine started.
follow. Like you got to follow the herd, but then like also like when they get led to the slaughter, like you got to be out before that. Like you
Right.
got to. But yeah,
Right.
like
Quarantine
hype is a
started.
real thing. Hype has been going on. My uncle, oh, shout out Uncle Sam, great guy. He's oh man, during all this, like he loved the GameStop frenzy. And
Oh
like
yeah.
all the calls I would get, but he's like I used to own 1,000 shares of Amazon at 25. He's like sold it at 27. You know. And you're
Yeah.
like, what? Because like they're like, think about that. Like he was like trading a thousand lot size of Amazon at 25, sold it at 27. Dude, the stock is at 33, 3,400 right now.
Right.
His
One.
initial investment was 25,000, sold it, made 2,000. Like that's like the stuff that like we do even. Well, like,
Yeah.
dude, I did the. I think it's like 4.8 million, or no, maybe like 8 million, and that's like 20 years ago.
But even then, dude, shout out like profit is profit. He made money off the
Yeah, no,
trade.
exactly.
He made money off the trade. He
money's
won.
money.
You know,
Exactly.
like yeah, it's not as much as he probably would have liked to. Man, I'm sure he's probably like, man, I should have fucking held it. But like, dude, you look
No,
back,
now, I
dude.
mean, yeah, dude, I
Yeah,
mean, everybody's a
but like,
genius in
right,
hindsight, you know?
exactly. Hindsight's 2020. But like, dude, made
Mhm.
profit off the trade. You fucking won. Hell yeah. Profit equals profit.
No, and that's why, like, but that's why, I mean, I do think that a lot of people should get into it because, it really is. It's like, yeah, the stock market's rigged and this and that. And like, if you want to get into like, I guess like it's a conspiracy, but like, I'm thinking that this new market fueled by like Robin Hooders, you know, like all the headlines we've been seeing, um, eventually it will, I believe that it might lead to massive loss for a lot of people, and the government would have to come in and institute new regulations, make it restrict it. Because after we saw what happened with GameStop, I know you guys already talked about that, so I'm not going to get too into it. But like, you know, like they're
You can get into it. It
no,
was
like
kind of
it's
it was
their no, like
crazy.
it's
GameStop,
their game.
it was
No, I
kind
know,
of
but like
crazy.
that's how you know. Like they restricted the trading, they did all this crazy stuff. They took out almost double the shares that existed for GameStop and went short, which is like, how do you sell something you don't own? Like, Dan, when you sell something, you have to have the fucking physical product, put it in a box, and ship it to
Yeah,
the customer. You know, and these people are like, oh yeah, no, like here, like here's a pair of shoes, and like they just give you nothing, and you just like make money off like,
yeah.
and it's like no, like that's so like it's their game, and you know, like they always want to keep the little man down. So
That's true.
who
So
knows? Maybe
I would.
that's what that pullback will be because you see all these people talking about it. Oddly enough, Elizabeth Warren, big lady in favor of like wealth transfer and redistribution, you know, transferring of wealth, Bible. But even her, even her, like she came out and she was like defending Wall Street in a sense, you know. And then Bernie, of course, he's like taking this like it's like because like Robin Hooders did more for to fight the establishment than Bernie's done in like 30 years in
yeah.
his whole career, you know.
Well,
But like
Dave.
who knows? Maybe they'll try to blame it on us because like, dude, imagine they're like, oh, like new restrictions, like you need like they have like the pattern day trade thing of like you need $25,000 to like
Right.
actively day trade. So they'll be like, oh, like you want to open up a brokerage, like you need 25,000.
Yeah.
So like, what do you do? Because like me, like I have a good amount of money saved in my bank and in physical hard currency, just wasting away in that safe. But like, like you also got loans to pay. Like I have loans for school. There's like car payments, this, that. Like so, imagine like you have to tie up this minimum amount just to be able to like accumulate more money, or because eventually once you do that 15 an hour minimum wage, then like everybody will work for like Amazon, Walmart, so you can just have like a 401k through them. But even then, like all the corporations control the flow of stocks and yada yada.
Right.
So that's why I mean, like, who knows? Like, maybe I'm doomsday, and maybe I'm crazy. Like, maybe I'm red flagged because of this or black flagged. Like, I'm just gonna shut down, tack it up for saying this, like breaking news. But like, get it, like, do what you got to do now. You know,
yeah.
like make that money.
Well,
And like
Dave.
all those people, like all those like people that just download on that app store, and they're like, bro, like, yeah, like I am Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, like I am Jordan Belfort.
You are the wolf.
Like like I am still Presidente. But
That's
like
what I
no,
was
like
gonna
it's fine.
say.
Like cause like no, like no, like cheer them on. Like cheer them on. You know why? Because like you can take their money. Because that's the game, man. It's the casino. Every time
Rob
you win,
Morrissey.
someone loses, and every time you lose, someone wins. You got to think about it like that, because that's the hard truth about it.
Dave Portnoy, Stool Presidente, El Prez. He was saying when this whole like
Perez.
GameStop Robinhood shit was going on, he was like, dude, do you know something's fucked up when Donald Trump Jr. and AOC are both saying that like Wall Street is rigged and all this
Mm-hmm.
shit is rigged. He's like, you know something's fucked up when that's going on. And even Ted Cruz, I think, like responded to AOC. He's just
Oh
like,
yeah.
he's like,
Oh, I
yeah,
mean, dude,
Oh my god.
AOC's response was crazy because she was like, yeah, Senator, like we could work together, but you tried to kill me, so you should resign. And it's
yeah,
like, see, like we're like,
He
that's
wasn't
why like
even
we're
there.
never gonna get anything done, because like again, like even like these like socialists, democratic socialists, like whatever you want to call them, like the ruling class still needs their cash. So like, yeah, no, like they'll fight Wall Street, but like Wall Street will just have like all of the money instead.
Yeah.
You know, because like who funds,
Dude,
like who donates to those campaigns. But I mean, that's a different story. Like who.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to get it, I mean, I don't care. Get into
No,
it.
I mean like
You're talking.
I'm no, I mean whatever you guys want. Like you might want to put a trigger warning at the beginning. Like I don't know. But like that's like the cold.
Spiro, this is a
That's like the
podcast
cold
of
hard
freedom,
facts,
dude.
baby.
That's a fuck.
I'd
Go,
hope so.
go.
No, but that's like no, but no, exactly. But like that's like the reality of it though. Is like even these democratic socialists like no, like you need to keep the money at the top because that's that way you got the money to spread amongst yourselves and your fellow people.
Oh yeah,
You know,
True that.
why not?
because like
So
we're just
Rob,
all gonna eat
what
the
do you?
bugs anyway.
I mean,
Like we're all just gonna like you're gonna eat the bugs. Like you're gonna own nothing. You're gonna be happy.
you're gonna
Yeah.
eat the bug.
No, like have you guys seen that article that circulated
No.
No.
from the world? Yeah, dude, the World Economic. Oh man, I wish like there was a way to like screenshot or show you, but like
So what
you
happened?
go
Is
into
that what
World
you guys were
Economic.
talking
Yeah, I mean like again like I don't like we don't have to get into like that crazy like Great Reset stuff, but like yeah, dude, like it's a legitimate article. Like the year's 2030, like you have no privacy, like you don't own anything, and you're happy. You've never been happier. And like I mean I don't know, like am is it far fetched? Is it crazy? Like no, like people do want this for society, and and that's another reason why. Like you asked me like what do I do? It's like I don't know. I mean I'm always like always open for the best, prepared for the worst. Like at the end of the day, like I'll see you. Like I'm gonna be on the front lines with you guys.
Hell yeah.
So
about?
right
Okay.
now, like you just gotta hop on Robinhood, like use your Robinhood gun gains to buy guns, and then that way you have all the assets that you could possibly need because you got your Robinhood with your fake digital money in there that the Federal Reserve just
Still haven't
prints.
gotten
But then,
a gun,
but
dude.
dude, you got fucking lead in the closet, and you gotta imagine like I wish I had like an AR-15 to put right there. So I could like have it in the background. I'm waiting on my gun permit. I know it took you, Rob,
Still,
24 hours. I'm going on 6 months. So
still
Hey,
waiting
Rob,
for it.
speaking
Jeez.
of that, moving to the next time, like, speaking of guns, dude, how did you, like, I still haven't gotten mine, dude. Let's go. How easy is it in North Carolina compared to New York?
I wouldn't say it's not
It's
easy
not like you walk in
in
there like, I
terms.
want a gun. They're like, all right, come on.
Right, they don't just hand them out, right? They still do the background check and they know I'm not some fucking crazy psychopath,
Obviously.
right? So it's like, okay, well, it's like the only thing that I could think that's on my record is I got a parking ticket once when I was like 17.
mhm.
Which like I don't even think that would show up on it, but if it does, like that's the worst thing I've ever done with the fucking police is I got a parking ticket once.
No, I mean you're fine. You're not like a felon. There's no criminal. There's no like violent offenses. Like you're good. I mean
Right,
that's like
No.
right, like I've
I
never
think
been
that's
like
pretty enough.
institutionalized for like mental
Yeah.
illness or something. Like I've never like I don't have anything on my record that's like why should we hold this guy accountable? So
Well,
like
we
yeah.
should get something on your record right now. Like this video is gonna get you on record,
Yeah.
and then nah, I'm just kidding.
Um
We're
so
serious.
so like yeah, there's nothing that like there's no like red flags on my record, so it's like yeah, why not get this guy a gun
Give
if
him
he
the
wants
gun.
one, right? You have the right to
I
bear
wish I
arms,
was
why
here.
not? So
Spiro, you've been waiting. I've been waiting for months, dude.
Yeah. So I applied. I had my two references.
right, so that's crazy cuz me, dude, it's basically like my name, like phone number, where I live, just kind of like what you would fill out for like just filling out like a job application almost. Like you don't
No,
it
that's
probably
essentially
I
what
don't
it is.
yeah, I don't even need it. I
But
don't need any
almost.
references or anything like that, like people who've
Oh,
known me for
you
anything.
don't need
Yeah.
references. Wow. Oh,
No.
wow, wow, wow.
It's yeah, it was basically like my name, address, like whatever, social security number, I think. Like it was all
Mhm.
like basic stuff, but like yeah, no references or anything. And I had it in like less than 16 hours.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I've been
no,
waiting
I'm on
like
like
about
five,
four.
5 or 6 months
I
almost.
mean,
You don't.
it
You have to get
sounds
fingerprinted?
crazy. No. Didn't have
What?
to get fingerprinted. It
Dude,
sounds
I had to pay
crazy.
$60, get finger. No, I mean like, dude, like I mean like, like we've all had our fingerprints taken at some point. You know, like when you're in elementary school, they're like, "Oh, guys," they're like, "We're gonna go on a field trip." You
Yeah,
know, we're
yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
like
yeah.
things. And it's like now that I know, it's like what? Like
Like,
you
what
let
the
them put
fuck?
no,
Yeah,
like dude, they have a database with like, dude, you have my finger. Like I'm not a criminal. What do
yeah.
you
It's
need my
like you should have
fingerprints for?
burned these shits off when you were 6.
No,
Like,
exactly. Like the yakuza.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's no, like yeah.
But
But see, like that's the drastic difference, and that's the like hey, I mean that's New Jersey, like hey, like we're going up to 35% capacity dining, and like we're just like woo, like
yeah,
I mean, but
can
like it's
barely
bullshit. Dude.
can
10%
barely can
more,
barely
like
get your 2A, can barely go to work, like that's like oof.
that's what's so crazy about the
for
whole
us.
like you need fingerprints, you need references. Like in my mind, like you should be able to buy a gun if it's like you don't have any of those red flags. You know what I mean? You don't have like any like violent crimes. You're not a felon. You don't like you've never been like institutionalized. Like you're mentally stable. Like all this stuff. It's
Mhm.
like how? Why should that take 6 months? You know what I mean?
Well, and I mean, dude, like you got to get I like so you need a handgun permit to purchase a handgun. They
Mm-hmm.
expire. And it's crazy, like the new gun legislations they want to do. It's like you can buy like one gun per month, and but like in New Jersey, like you get a firearm permit and you have to use it within big range here. I'm giving you, but like 30, 60, or 90 days. I forget how long you have to purchase a handgun after you acquire the permit.
Okay.
So like that'll be tough to do if you have one gun a month or whatever. But even that, dude, I mean, every time you get a gun, you have to go get another background check and wait another couple hours. Because our friend Nick, he got he has like a Ruger 1911, like 9 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
guess I don't
regular
want to sound
handgun.
stupid. No, yeah, and you go up there and you have to sit and get a background check from the gun shop for another 3 hours.
Yeah. So
You know, and
North
like I get it, like
Carolina.
it's like oh bro, it's like dude, like your rights are being so stomped on, bro. Like, and it's like no, but like seriously, like why, like are you do you have like that little faith in your citizenry to just like go and like acquire a weapon?
Yeah.
Considering that
I mean,
all the gun violence, especially in New Jersey, is from illegal guns.
Exactly.
Duh. So, because I
Yes.
mean that's the thing. Like, dude, if I really wanted to, I can take a 30-minute drive right now and probably find a firearm on the black market. No,
Yeah.
like
For
seriously,
real.
like all of
Yeah.
us probably could.
Get
And it's
hollow points
insane
and
because
everything.
dude, that is so quick. Like that's just like bam, bam. Like I have money, you have what, that's business right there.
Yeah. So in North
No.
Carolina, there's something like that too. Like I if you don't have any like license, because it's not like NJ where you get like a firearms ID card or whatever.
Hmm.
It's like I just got that permit, and like that's only good for like one handgun. So it's like if I go that route, it's like you could only get like 5 of those permits a year, and it's like something like that. Like maybe they expire within a month or 6 months or something like that. But if I get my concealed carry permit, which
You can get it
like
concealed in there?
oh yeah,
See, like we New
can't do that
Jersey
at all.
concealed carry, I think I'm pretty sure is non-existent,
oh yeah, you could get a concealed
which is
carry, and
insane.
it's yeah.
I'm in favor of open carry because if you're carrying, I want to see what you got.
Oh, and
And
see,
again, like there's not going to be any escalation. Like, and people are like, oh, like why would you need to like have a gun on you? But like, hey, dude, like I would feel comfortable seeing someone with a handgun, especially if everybody thinks that the police are so bad nowadays
oh
and they
right,
have guns.
right,
So why can't I have a gun?
Yeah.
right, and I think
And
I'm not.
I'm not saying like Blue Lives Matter and lick the boot, but you want to support your police and you want them to support their people. Normal shit right
Yeah,
there.
and I'm not entirely
It's a good
sure,
point, yeah.
but I'm pretty sure NC's like an open carry state. Like I could just carry my gun if I wanted without a concealed carry permit. I think I'm not sure. Mine pretty much stays in my house all the time. It's like my home defense.
No, yeah, exactly.
But if I like to get a concealed, it's like a class you got to sit in like all day or whatever, and like go out to
Mhm.
the range, shoot a couple targets. But it's not like difficult to get. I mean, you
Yeah,
got to like
it's not that much.
yeah, it's like a couple $100 maybe if that or whatever. And then once you get your concealed, then like you could buy as many guns as you want throughout the year, kind of thing. It's like
That's
or
crazy.
or maybe there is a limit on it, but it's gonna be something you're never gonna hit. Maybe like 20 guns a year. Like who's really buying
Mhm.
20 guns a year?
Yeah, who's
But
buying 20 guns a year? Dude?
I mean, like I know a guy.
yeah,
I know a guy.
yeah,
No, I mean, dude, like it's just collecting, you know.
yeah. And hollow points are legal down here, so you could buy hollow
Dude,
point bullets.
I mean, that's a whole other battle, dude. I
Yep.
mean, I'm hearing that rounds, dude, like what is it? 516s? Am I saying that right?
Yeah,
Those
I think
rounds,
so.
566, whatever those are.
5.56.
556, yeah, sorry.
5.56.
Dude, those are going for $1 a round right now.
Oh yeah,
You know, used to be like 5 cents, 10 cents a round.
yeah,
Too
ammo's expensive.
They're
I mean,
making
hey,
it
that's
almost
another.
impossible to own a gun at this point.
I mean, they're
It's
gonna
like you
one
can
day.
own a gun. We're gonna make every part on the gun, all the ammo.
No,
Too
exactly. And like
expensive.
we're gonna ban the manufacturing of firearms. No, you can no, you can get your guns, but like
Middleman.
we'll just ban the
Other guns,
manufacturing.
where are you gonna find them? Where are you gonna find them?
Exactly.
Dude, speaking of business, we spoke a little bit about Davey Portnoy, El Presidente. Rob, we gotta get into him a little bit because, like, that's our guy. Like, that's who we base this podcast off of because that's the guy.
No, I was gonna
No.
say, Dan, like, what are you drinking? Like, what do you got? I mean, I just have water. You know, I'm not a big drinker, so I'm sorry. I got like a
guys,
Beck's downstairs, but like, better keep that down there.
We're doing a beer of the day. Of course, I always got the Voodoo on tap, 9%, drunk as shit. But
I know.
I went to the Fairfield Brewery. Got a little weird with it. Mind over matter, banana and chocolate, a little bit of cinnamon.
What the fuck?
Cinnamon.
A little.
No, spirit. I got it.
No, I bet, dude. What is that? Like a nice stout?
Rob,
Stout lager?
no. Yeah, it's a milk stout because
nice.
it's brewed in milk. I'm drunk. Rob said to you.
I mean, it looks like just a simple red cup, dude, but it's got a
You
little.
stole that from a pizzeria.
It's got a little Jameson.
No.
No, it ain't, dude.
We gotta go
It
back
ain't.
to the cup.
It ain't, dude.
What is
Indiana Hoosiers.
Indiana Hoosiers?
Indiana.
What college guy did you fucking steal that off?
Dude, I went there once.
What kind of fucking idiot?
Yeah, I went there once.
I went there, dude, when I was like
Who do you know
10.
here, bro?
When I was 10, dude, my mom's cousin or something used to be a professor there.
That looks like one of those soda fountain cups, dude.
Dude, it does,
Believe me,
and
I
it's
think
dope.
I have a
you're one
couple
of
of
those,
those.
like one of those guys in the mall where they'll just photo print anything on anything.
Yeah. Dude, but I got that
one of
thing.
these.
I got-
You steal these from like a Fuddruckers back
Oh,
in, like,
yeah.
2006. You know, like I don't know.
Dude, I used to have the fucking napkin dispenser we stole from Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
You remember that? Allegedly stole. This is live, so
No,
yeah, allegedly.
okay,
Yeah.
Allegedly, we allegedly stole the napkin dispenser from the Fuddruckers. I'm not gonna say it happened. I can say, yo, next time we go to that Fuddruckers though, we should steal one of those photo sound, like the photo, not the photo machines, the soda machines. Yeah, I can't even talk.
Is the Fuddruckers still open, dude? I thought it closed because of COVID.
Oh yeah. No, dude, you know what? Fuddruckers keep
Dude, I
getting
got
small. I'm waiting for
Dude, I
Fuddruckers.
got floods last week. Listening to Tack It Up episode 1.
What?
Yes. I got Fuddruckers like a week ago.
Oh hell yeah!
Sorry, you killed me. I
So
just
real
choked on the
fan.
water before. No, I got that Fuds listening to Tack It Up episode 1.
Dude, so going in off. All right, well, Davey Portnoy, he's just a man.
Dude, I got hooked on him with the pizza
Adam
reviews.
showed you him with the one bite pizza. I mean, it's the best.
Yeah. I mean, the one bite pizza reviews sold me, and then I just started going into some of his other content. Dude's hilarious. And
Dude, you know what?
I mean, he's
Alright,
saving
go.
America, dude, with the business fund. I mean,
I'm-
last time I
He
checked,
is saving a lot of people.
dude, it was like 33 million or something, and that was like a week ago. So I'm sure it's up from that, dude, but that's more than the
Way more
government's
than the
done for these
government.
small businesses.
Way more than the government. Dude, the government's closing half these fucking people.
I know.
Dude, my whole complex used to be full, filled with people. Filled with people. Dude, we're one of 4 out of the 8 people in. I put 4 as 3. We're one of 4 of the 8 residents in there. Dude, everyone's leaving, dude. Why would you own a business right now?
No,
But
exactly.
when the
It's,
PPE
yeah.
is going to help you, the PPE is going to fucking get the
The
fuck out of
PPE,
here.
the PPP, PPP,
Dude,
PPP.
the PPE. My fucking boss, dude. Shout out to Pizza Cucina, to Waco. If anyone wants to get a slice, it's there. I'm not going to be there tomorrow, but it's going to be there. Dude, we haven't got a fucking dime. And I know just because I'm best friends with my boss, we haven't got a dime, dude. Stop talking about the PPE. Stop talking about the PPE.
I mean, unless, yeah. No, like,
I don't want to hear
honestly.
the fucking PPE. Dude.
So, yeah, and I
people
mean,
that
dude,
get
like,
hand jobs, happy endings are getting more PPE than we're getting PPE. We haven't got a single
no, like,
fucking PPE.
but either way, dude, like that, like the mask and the PPE, it's just like, it's,
Dude. You saw
no, I
that.
mean, it's
fucker.
placebo.
We got a
No,
review. People that
dude,
don't
it's
know, we got a
placebo.
review on fucking Yelp the other week. I'm not gonna throw a
Hilarious.
name out. Go fuck yourself. If you're listening to this ever in your life, go fuck yourself. You know who
She's
you
gonna
are.
find this too, dude. Like,
I
this
don't
is
give a
gonna
shit.
come back.
I don't give a shit. I hope you come back. I'm not
If
gonna
you
wear a
write-
mask. Go
if you're
fuck
willing
yourself.
to write a review on Yelp, no, listen. If you're willing to write a review on Yelp that mad, she's gonna find you. You know, like Liam Neeson. Like
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, like, I'm
Give
gonna
me
find
this
you,
lady.
and I'm gonna
She
kill you.
thought she was the shit, and I get it. You know, I want to act cool. You want to review pizza with your faggot ass boyfriend? We're gonna have to pause that out. I don't give a shit.
Throw it in there. Leave it
This
in.
lady comes
Yeah.
in.
Fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
Shows up. She calls the store for a veggie pizza. I'm like, okay, that's a normal fucking lady. So she calls in before, like literally 30
I'll take, like,
minutes
pepperoni,
after. I
though.
said it's gonna be 30
Yeah.
minutes. She's like, I see 3 people without a mask on. CDC said everyone needs a mask on. I'm sitting there like, oh my god.
No, like the CDC did say, but yeah.
I'm
Go
like,
on.
you really want to get into this right now, lady? Like, I'm full of steam. I'm about to go home. Dude, so like she leaves that Spiro saw that nasty ass review where like for CDC protocol 2.
I mean, dude, like, can I just read it honestly? Like, I have.
Yeah,
notes.
please read it.
Okay, hold on, let me find.
If I get better at editing, like I'll try to figure out a way to like put shit like this on the screen. Cause this.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know. This is my first time using this. I mean, dude, like, you could share screen, but like, I don't want you guys to see what I got.
Yeah,
my
I
screen.
gotcha.
No, you. I mean, no, like, you guys are fine, you know, but we could do screen sharing. That's definitely a cool thing. Let's see, pizza. Damn, like, this name dropping your spot. COVID-19 updates. Let's see. I mean, like, you got some good ones. The specialty pizzas are bomb. Like, good to know. Like, I haven't tried, but
the thing is, dude, out of all the
Okay.
fucking pizza reviews,
are you ready? I'm.
a little bit of it. Tell Rob the shitty parts, because like the shitty, that's where it gets good.
All right, so 3 stars in total. Pizza's 4 stars. COVID precautions, at least on our visit, 2 stars. This results in the 3-star. Long wait time. Received an estimate of 40 minutes at 8 p.m. Whereas pizzerias in the area usually take 20. Like, see, like, that's why. Like, first off, like, if like they gave you an estimate. No, but like they gave you an estimate on Friday night of 40 minutes. So if you don't like 40 minutes, then call the place that'll do 20. Either way.
Right.
Inaccurate hours on website. Again, ladies, small business. Google just has whatever hours they want on there. Ordered a veggie pizza. The crust was thin, nicely crunchy on the edges, but a bit soggy on the center, which is fine because we tend to eat pizza with a knife and fork anyway.
That's a red flag for me.
Yeah, I mean, right away.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
But here's the other thing, right? Okay. Here's the other thing. If you're gonna review pizza, you review the plain. Okay? Because that's what makes a good pizza. If someone has a good, and that goes back to Davey Portnoy, and it's the plain, because the plain pizza, like, that's the basis, right? If they make a good plain, then when you throw toppings on, because here's the thing, right? Especially with a veggie pizza, broccoli is gonna taste like broccoli no matter where you go, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
so
I thought that's what it was.
Okay, they eat it with a knife and fork. I don't trust them.
Yep. Talking about the toppings were ample and varied. Spinach, black olives, broccoli, green. Like, I don't want to get into it. Veggie pizza, like,
those are all vegetables. No. True or untrue?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, hey, man, like, vegetables are cool, but like, leave it off the pizza. whatever.
Yes.
There's where it gets good. There's like where the 2-star comes in. So Dan, I mean, you should honestly be getting fired any day now. Um, but
Waiting.
the
I'm waiting for
restaurant
my
is
rest.
glass. So as we pulled into a parking space up front, we could see that there was someone sitting inside doing something on his phone and not wearing a mask. The
That was
chef
me.
was similarly without a mask, as was someone else who briefly entered from a back room and returned there. Dude, honestly, like they're gonna call the cops. Whatever. We called to ask about the procedure. The guy who answered the restaurant phone, who turned out to be the person who we had originally spotted, shout out D-Mac, said he would bring the pizza out to our car and took my credit card info over the phone. He, did, put on his mask to deliver the pizza and to go back inside and fetch the receipt for us. Like, fetch me that receipt, Dan.
Yeah, you're just a dog to these people.
That's what the guy said. You guys go fetch me that receipt.
You guys
No,
see
dude,
that?
you know what?
That's a picture of the pizza. No, like, Dan, like, looks like a good pizza, but, like, again, like, give me the meat lovers,
Why-
not the veggie. Like, it's a Friday night. Like, get me a Michelob Ultra and a veggie pizza, man. Like,
Dude,
what?
past that, dude. It's like
I want a Michelob Ultra. I want a Michelob Ultra and a fucking veggie pizza right now, you bastard. Go fetch me that receipt while you're done with
like,
it too.
that's what I have to deal with, and we're not getting the PPE. Like, dude, some of these people that come in, they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, we're struggling," and I'm like, "Struggling?" I'm like, "I'm about to send my ass to get this pizza restaurant off the business, dude."
Still
Like, what
alive,
are
but
you
I'm barely breathing.
Yeah, literally, I'm barely breathing, dude. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
No, like literally can't breathe in this thing.
Super Bowl. It's going into our tomorrow's the Super Bowl. We're packed. We're packed. I'm not working because fuck that.
Yeah.
But dude, like, we're not as packed as we should. All right, going off that because I'm like heated already.
No,
Super
that's
Bowl.
fine. Hey, man, go on.
Super Bowl. What do you guys got? Let's talk Super Bowl for a second.
So, all right, I was asked by 2 different sets of guests tonight, and I gave 2 different answers.
Okay.
Because, like, I don't know, man.
Let's go.
Like, who do I got? Like, I don't know. Don't have any money riding on it. Yeah, I better just leave it off to Rob. Rob, you do the sports betting?
I don't. Gambling.
I have
All right.
a lot of money on my boy Braid.
So
Of course.
here's the bad part about North Carolina. You could get a gun in 16 hours, but if you fucking gamble on sports, prison. That shit's illegal here.
Oh yeah.
What?
You're right.
You can't.
Oh,
You
Honestly, because I mean, the
what?
good Lord. Listen, the good Lord didn't intend for us to gamble with fake monies. You know, like go get a job.
right. So you
Just
can't
kidding,
gamble. There's a
$500. I'm
there's-
587.
there's one casino in the state, and it's on some like Native American Cherokee
Yeah.
land. Oh
Cherokee
yeah,
land where they're
yeah. It's like
profit.
yeah, it's like way out west or something. So I'm not going there. So sports betting is illegal here, but I think Tampa Bay will win. Tom Brady, dude, I think he's.
I'm Brady. I got $1,000 on Brady. There's
I mean,
no way
if
Brady
it's
can lose.
rigged, no, like if it's rigged, Brady's got it.
Right.
If
not
it's
rigged,
legitimate
Brady's got
sports,
it.
if it's legitimate sports, the Chiefs win.
Yeah, I mean, I just.
Sorry, Dan. I like Brady too, man. I like
I'm
Brady too.
okay. I'm not a fan of Brady himself. I respect him though.
Yeah. Here we
I
go.
respect
I mean,
him. He's
He is
literally.
the GOAT.
Coming from a
Yeah.
Giants fan, David Tyree helmet catch. I'm not gonna listen to this shit.
Okay, dude. All right, 18-1, Dan. 18-1. 18-1. 18-1. Okay.
18-1. Get the fuck
Manning,
outta here.
Eli beat Brady
Get the
twice
fuck
in the
outta
Super
here.
Bowl, 2-time.
Okay,
All right.
dude, that guy can't even look straight, dude. He's brain dead. You wanna
Okay,
talk
dude.
about
He still
Eli
fucking beat him, and he
Manning?
still beat him in the Super Bowl.
Outta here.
Still beat him in the Super
really?
Bowl. The only game that matters. But I will respect. Dad's fucking hammered. I will respect Brady, dude, that he is a better quarterback overall, without a doubt, way better quarterback.
No.
Honestly,
no.
I'd say at this current stage, Mahomes is the better quarterback. Like right now, like today,
Oh yeah,
like today.
yeah.
All time. Motherfucker's got 6 rings.
Hey, I mean, no, yeah,
Just
like we'll
anything.
see how it goes. I mean, dude, I mean, how many does Mahomes have?
Boy Foles. If no one knows, Spiro right here is. I'm a Pats fan. He's an Eagles fan. We're at ends. I'm at ends with everybody here. This guy is a Giants fan. Nobody knows.
I've always been a Giants fan. It's just the past 4 years, 6 years have been a little rocky, so I haven't been spreading it.
I
mean, Mahomes has 1 Super Bowl dub under his belt right now, though. Could have 6 by the end of his career. I mean, this will be his second. Will be tomorrow.
You're a big Foles Magic guy.
I mean, like, dude, like,
Philly
of course,
special.
like, it had to happen.
You're a big
No, I
Philly
mean, like,
special guy.
Saint Nick, Philly special, like Doug, rest in peace. Like, we just got rid of his ass.
Doug
because
is
like,
going
listen,
back
like,
to
no, because
Herbie
like
Cap.
Doug is like, he's like that crazy, like,
He's your crazy uncle.
no, yeah, pretty much, because he's like analytics, you know, and you're like, what? Like, what's this guy talking about? But like, he wins games, so like, whatever. But he's like the analytics. He's like second down, 2-point conversion. He's like, go for it on fourth, like, you know.
We're just gonna fit you in here somewhere special.
He's like Philly.
Yeah,
You know?
he's the Philly.
But even that, like, dude, like, probably so rigged.
Dude, so when I
I mean,
drive,
Pats did get shit on though.
Has to be skeptical. Rob, if you don't know, the Philly special was tight end to QB touchdown. QB caught the touchdown. Honestly, as a Pats fan, it was the most demoralizing day of my life.
It was a great play.
Not really
Great
hammered.
play.
Barely saw the play. Halfway crying. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think the Bucks might have it. I might have a lot of money on it. Wink, wink.
I would like
biased.
I would like to see the Bucks win. I would like to see Tom Brady win it and then retire. That's what I would like to see.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna retire, dude. He just keeps coming back.
I know, dude, but like he's been doing this for like as long as I've been alive.
Like waiting for him.
I just
dude, he's been going since our whole life.
He rides off into Valhalla.
I just that's what I'm saying. I just want to see him leave on in a high note, and then just like a slap in the face, dude. Just like he just goes to a different team and fucking wins it, dude. Like
that's what I want, dude. Just
yeah.
Dude, the Patriots.
No, I mean, of course you want it, dude.
Cam Newhouse. That guy, all he does is dance. He's a fucking bitch.
Cam Newton, dude.
I watched the Pats all year. I don't want to see that faggot, dude, with Kurt.
I mean, dude, I like Cam. Like, I liked Killer Cam.
Nah, dude, on the Panthers this year.
Keep pounding, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
my grandmother go out there and throw 5 fucking touchdowns. You want to talk about Cam Newton? He's fucking awesome. Throw 5 fucking touchdowns, dude. 10 interceptions. Get the fuck out of here.
That's hilarious.
I love when Dad's fired up.
Yeah.
Touchdowns, bro. My boss came up to me and said, "Oh, Cam Newton's the best, right?" I said, 5 touchdowns? Fucking touchdowns? We're paying this guy $10 million, no 5 fucking touchdowns?
That's
insane, man. Insane.
No, I mean, like the first game of the season was like good.
Yeah, dude, first game. What happened to the next 15 of those games?
I don't know, dude.
He sucked. I've never seen, no offense, he fucking sucked. Get his dumb ass out of that organization.
So a little side topic, dude. I switched over, ran out of Jameson. We switched over to Victory Golden Monkeys, the worst beer I've ever had in my life. This thing is absolutely disgusting.
When I was listening to the last podcast, I think it was like the first maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, dude. I'm like laying in bed because I was listening to while I was like trying to go to sleep. And dude, I was just like dying of laughter, like the way you guys were describing that beer. Like I don't even remember what you guys were saying, but it was just I was literally laughing in my bed, like giggling, like with my eyes shut in the dark.
Yesterday, because like imagine waking up and your head is empty, but it's like an earthquake is going off in your head.
Mm-hmm.
It was Victory V, Merry Christmas. Probably the worst beer I've had. Dirt beer, like it was made in someone's backyard with someone just fucking churning the seeds.
The double guy.
It was the worst beer I've ever had, dude. It was cranberry. Who the fuck wants to drink a cranberry beer? Dude, but
honestly,
you wake up, it's like your head moving from every side. It's like you can't
honestly move. Listen, this is a hot take, and I get it. And I know this is like a beer podcast, but like, see, like my preferred drink is beer. But again, like I'm a bitch, so I'm like, oh, dude, like a craft beer has like way too many calories. But
pretty bitchy move.
Like, no, yeah. But like, listen to me, like, dude, like alcohol in general, like it doesn't really taste that good. Like Jameson's is nice, but like, dude, like that's why, like I like when I look at drinking, I think about it. It's like, what do you not? Eventually, you either like it or you love it, but it's like, what do you not like the least? You know,
Yeah.
like for me, that's beer.
I
Because
get
like, dude,
that.
I can pound back mad
You gotta
brewskis.
rule
You
them
know,
all out. Because I've had some pretty bad ones.
yeah.
Like that one was like probably the top 10. But
I
like
know you're not a big blue
it's
moon
like
guy, Dan. But like, you give me a blue moon, like you give me a blue, you give me, dude, you give me, listen, you give me two blue moons on an empty stomach, and you can take me somewhere. You don't know. I don't know.
dude, a blue moon is like a frothy fart from like
Yeah.
a
Ooh. Oh,
no
I thought that was the
wet.
mango, dude. Have you tried the mango
No,
one?
I haven't.
That shit is
I
sick.
didn't know they made mango. I'm gonna have to try. I'm a Blue Moon guy on draft. I'm not a big fan of them in bottle, dude. On draft, yeah. Draft, crack that orange on it.
See,
No, dude. No.
I'm a
It's like a foggy fart.
Yeah, a
Orange. I
good
don't want
one
that
though.
shit. No,
yeah, but dude,
dude.
like IPAs can literally taste like cat piss.
Dude, this. I have like 4 of them left. This is disgusting.
What are these? Some flying dogs?
I wish I had one.
I don't know.
It's Rob see? I got some. Can I get some of these? From Brewer Fairfield? Some relationship status? Some cotton candy.
We're yeah, dude. You guys are gonna have an episode in the future. Like you guys gotta. Well, I mean, like Rob, you can, but like man, you gotta give me one of those beers.
Dude, next time I come up, I'll fucking
No, I
bring
mean,
these
if you
because
want to
these are
come in next
disgusting.
week,
Oh, and we can vlog,
Spirit, we got you next week if you want to come next week.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm here any week. I mean, I'm sorry I was so late. Hey, might as well just
Don't worry about it.
that again. Busy day at work. Oh, and that dude, that's what I was gonna say. Like that, like with the PPE, I get set because we opened up all the tables now. So sorry to go like way back, but
Yeah, you're
get a
good.
table open.
Oh, no.
Table here, gets his table sat here. And me, like, I'm a great server. You come to the Outback, like, you get a great experience. Like, seriously, you know? So, like, you sat down within 10 seconds. I was there, like, oh, how we doing, gentlemen? Blah, blah, blah. Can't even get my name out. And the guy's like, he's like, this is 25%. And I'm like, well, it's 35, first off. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you have dividers here, like, you know? And they were like pointing, you know, like over there. And I'm like, you know, because like when guests come out to eat, like people forget how to be human. So they just like, they're like, you know, and you're just like,
Right.
you're like, no, like we have words and ears, you know, like.
With words and ears.
So I'm like, oh, like, do you want to move over there? And then like they were like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah, and like they seemed like kind of like trig. And he was like, yeah, and like as he's getting up to like walk to the table, he's like, yeah, like we're ready to order too, like we're kind of in a rush. And I'm like, what? Like you're not like not even your server now. They didn't say
Yeah.
that to him, but you know. But it's like, dude, it's like you came out to eat voluntarily, or one, sorry, don't have
Right.
letters. Two, if this was February, well, man, February the news started talking about COVID, but if this was this time last year, you would have been in this restaurant, like, oh, dude, like, oh my God, like it's fucking so busy in here, like this restaurant must be so good. But now, because the media attacked your brain and destroyed you, now you're just like, oh my God, bro, like
People
you're
are
like, dude,
like,
like you're like, there's people in the restaurant, and it's like, yeah, like, what do you think? Who goes to restaurants to eat? People, you
Right.
know?
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're scared of COVID or something, don't go out to eat.
It's
You
not
know?
about returning to normal. It's are you gonna return to normal?
Right.
First, we got to get let by
Well,
our
when's that
government
gonna
overlords. But two, it's like, are you gonna like, if they say like, oh, COVID's gone, it's like, okay, so like, are you just gonna be like all willy nilly like an idiot tomorrow and go lick doorknobs, or are you still gonna be a vag, or are you gonna be somewhere in the middle? Like me, I've always been not like a germaphobe, but like yeah, like kind of like other people's germs. I mean, I guess you could say I'm like clean. I'm a cleansy. I don't even know the word.
There's
Sorry,
nothing wrong with that.
person.
But dude,
Cleanliness.
people are like
I practice
obviously,
cleanliness. I
like
practice
just
good hygiene.
scared.
No, but it's like, dude, like
Because dude, you come
I mean, I get it,
scared
and
to touch you.
we accommodate, but it's like, dude, like this is the first thing you say, like when they sat you at the table and they asked you, like, are you okay with this? Like, are you? No, just people are dumb. Or like even today, like you're supposed to be wearing a mask. See, like I'm an accomplice to murder, according to Governor Cuomo of New York. But because you're supposed to like
love Pierce.
see like
Oh,
right now I'm sitting at my seat, you know, like fine, like talking. If I get up, I need my mask on to like just walk around the restaurant. And like whenever there's people, like there was a guy today not wearing his mask. He's like, "Where's the bathroom?" So I'm like, right over there, opposite side of the restaurant, in that crevice, door on the right.
Right.
Other people are just like, oh, or like even like other staff, and I get it, it's part of the job.
So when
We
you
all
said door on the right, you saw this guy was a man. Did you just assume he was a man and you said door on the right? I mean, come on. You
no,
know,
yeah, I mean,
what if he identified as a woman?
listen,
Dude, like,
I have
I'm
some
not gonna
tables.
get it up. Why is that the topic now? Like, oh hey,
Dude,
miss,
I do.
ma'am.
Listen,
You say to that.
I was doing gender neutral before it was cool, because I've been a server for a long time. For like past 6 years, I've been in the food industry. Server for the last 5 or 4. Like, you say folks. You say folks a lot. Like, how are y'all doing? How are you all? You're not
Y'all,
really
yep.
using like gender terms, especially like, dude, if I don't know what you are just by looking at you, I'm not gonna assume, because I know if I do assume and it's wrong, that's an issue.
Well, because that's the
Oh
thing.
my God.
No matter what, if you don't know what they are, either side you choose is wrong. You know.
See,
100%.
like now, like I mean, like we are on like a Zoom call, like in corporate, so like I'm just gonna like piggyback off of that, Ken. Um, dude, like in so I don't know if it was last month or 2 months ago, but whatever. But I randomly, like, I'll go to work, and in the kitchen there's a board, and it was like Mexican or like Hispanic Heritage Month, and it was like a word in Spanish for every day of the week. So like I was just like, I thought it was hilarious, and now we have there's a new thing, and it's like, oh, like uh it's like a whole like Black History Month thing, and it's all about this, like, with black people in the food industry and this and that, and like, and again, like, I mean, I get it, like, totally fine, like, I'm a big all lives matter guy, not saying anything bad about
Yeah,
Black Lives
I
Matter.
understand.
I don't agree with the Black Lives Matter organization. I agree with the statement, like, obviously, like most normal humans do. Organization is something different, but it's just like, dude, like, this never used to happen, and
Right.
now it's like you just throw it in front of us, and like you're just like, it's just like crazy. Like the gender terms, now you're like, it's literally just like re-education in front of you.
Dude.
Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that, but
Well, so when I was going to school to be an airplane mechanic, we had a guy that wanted to be a girl or something. I don't know the right term to call them.
transitioning,
Right. And
questioning,
yeah,
queer,
like
intersex.
we were talking one time about like, so one of my buddies went to a bar and they had a men's bathroom, a women's bathroom, and then a transgender bathroom.
Okay,
And he was just saying that. He was
so if
just
all
like,
the
yeah,
trannies want to go in there and like,
yeah, do
yeah,
what they do. I don't know what the fuck. And
go to the bathroom.
yeah, right. And so my buddy was just saying that. He was just like, yeah, man, I went to this bar and they had a transgender bathroom and like I've never seen that before. And like, dude, our instructor just like stopped us right there. He's like, hey, hold up. He's like, listen, for obvious reasons, let's just kill the conversation right here. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's just end it. And we were like,
Yeah, so like can't even talk about it.
yeah, we were like, what the fuck? I like, what are you talking about? He's just like,
Yeah.
like,
What are you
he's like,
talking
you
about?
know,
Dude, like I
and
walked into work and I'm like, dude, like
you
where's
know?
European hair? Like I was like, dude, like when are you gonna talk about Greek history month?
yeah,
Listen,
Pythagoras
because it's
literally
true.
invented the Pythagorean theorem, dude. A squared plus b squared equals c
C
squared.
squared,
Like
hell yeah.
I don't see any appreciation. Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, like, you're welcome,
Why would
Poe.
there ever be
Like
that
that was me,
Well,
appreciation?
Poe.
except Earth is flat though. We know that.
Yeah, I mean that's not even. Uh, Everybody wants to debate it, but like there's no debate about it. Like the Bible, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't read the whole thing, but it talks about 4 corners of the earth or the world. A,
Yeah.
B. Every
Hey.
image of NASA, every image of NASA in space
CGI
is
composites.
CGI. Exactly.
Yep.
And just let me know, why can't I go to Antarctica?
Why? Dude, why don't we all just? That should be a podcast. We all trek to Antarctica. One or more of us.
Yeah,
is
you'll be
gonna
met with
die.
armed resistance, and they'll say,
Yeah.
"What the fuck are you
And
doing?"
by the way,
Yeah.
I want to make it known on the record, when I said Earth is flat, my Alexa responded to me and said the Earth is not flat.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
It's
You didn't even
automatically
say Alexa.
speaking to you. She's like, Rob, come on, Rob, think straight.
Like,
Rob.
yeah, it was like, yeah.
Are you really Rob? Are you thinking all right? Dude, that's the thing. Like, even technology nowadays, it's like, Rob, are you okay? Rob, are you all right? Like, dude, even
Dude,
I was
Facebook asked me to take a COVID
computer.
symptom survey. Dude, Facebook asked me to take a COVID wellness check.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
was
even if you don't
signing
feel
my
no, it's like,
computer,
even if
like,
you don't feel
oh,
good, like,
you
just
want
take it. And I was like,
Google-
no.
Google Access, Google Talk. I'm like, no, I think I know how to speak English. COVID, dude. I mean, when is enough though? What are we gonna say? Like, all right, maybe I should stop.
So since we're on kind of the COVID topic, how do you guys feel about the vaccine?
Fuck that. I don't get the flu
Not-
vaccine. I don't let that guy touch my balls. I don't let anything happen, dude.
Well, like,
honestly-
dude, the guy touching your balls has nothing to do about the vaccine,
The
man.
guy touching my balls has a little bit to do about the vaccine.
You have a guy that
Sound-
touches your balls?
Oh
don't
yeah,
get
you
the
don't, dude?
I stopped the physical a long time ago because I was like, I told my grandma it's gonna turn me gay. Because I'm like, that guy's gonna touch my balls enough, I'm gonna like dick. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want the fucking vaccine.
Well, that's
I'm like,
why.
don't
I mean,
shit.
honestly, that's why porn is very bad. Because
It's
porn,
porn bad. Like, I jerk off copious amounts of times.
I thought you went no fab. I thought you were lying.
I had to
I guess
stop,
you're lying.
dude. I could not. I stopped literally yesterday.
You stopped watching porn?
No, like, dude, I've done no
No,
fab
I
for.
stopped not.
I've done no
Rob,
fab for
I
like
stopped
8
not
hours, bro. I'm on like
What?
8 hours.
on 8. Dude, I'm on like 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm probably on like 3 days.
Oh,
3
hey,
days.
I mean, I started the
I
new
just
year
feel
like,
I stopped, but like I could.
dude, I
Rob,
started the new year with like 2 weeks, almost
No,
like 3
Nice.
weeks of no
that's kind of
fapping. But then after a while, you got to think about it because it's like you need
What's
to
enough
fap.
of that?
Excuse me, you need to fap in order to prevent prostate cancer. I hear.
Yeah, I heard something like that too.
dude.
And
prostate
no, but
cancer.
like, dude, like porn, like listen, like porn, like look up Pornhub, look up MindGeek, look up who owns it. Look up who owns it when you have the chance. I'm not gonna mention it on air because, you know, but because like, dude, like the shit you watch on there is A, unrealistic, B, it mentally ingrains you because like, I'm not, I'm not saying that I'm not good in the sack. I'm not saying that I'm not physically appealing. You know, like I'll take off my shirt right now. Like we'll do push-ups.
Girlfriend, I
We'll do
literally
push-ups
could
right
not
now.
come,
But
dude.
the thing is that dude,
Pussy.
Johnny Sins is not like
Yeah, you know.
Lex Steele. Have you seen Lex Steele?
Right, they're not the
Still, dude.
average
have-
Joe.
You have a 12, 13, 14-inch penis. Like that's like no.
I had to like sit my
No.
girlfriend down. Dude. I
And
had
then
to
two,
have a TED
you don't
talk.
dude, you don't have sex and fucking. Oh, I hate to be this vile, but like you don't like, dude, you don't ejaculate on command. Like you don't like just
I'm not a
dude, like
dog,
it
dude.
is its own.
You can't puppy train me.
No,
You can't
exactly. But like
puppy
no, like
train
hey,
me
like
that.
you're a gifted man. That's why you're in that industry. It's not for everyone. Even though like dude, like some videos you see and like you just like it's just crazy, dude. Like you just see this guy and he's got this little micro and he's like fucking 500 pounds and it's like what? Like what is this? You know? But like no, but like
Dan has lost it.
and like that obviously you see that like you don't watch that but like you see like the thumbnail and you're like oh I feel better about myself.
Right.
Like, no, but like,
You're like, all right,
because it's like
yeah, I'm good.
you know like you tell a girl like hey I want to try this and they're like what, you know, meanwhile like these girls on porn it's just like they're like rag dolls.
Right.
You know?
Especially, I see, dude, whenever you go on to Pornhub or whatever, it's always like the most viewed, like the top highlighted videos. It's always like the step bro or step mom,
Mm-hmm.
like, which is just, that just falls into that whole like unrealistic, like, who's really out here
Not
fucking their stepsister?
not saying. Oh, see again. Like I don't want to get vile. Like I know people are gonna listen to this, but like, listen, you're being serious. Like we've all stumbled across one of those videos. We've all watched them.
Oh,
We've all
yeah.
enjoyed them. But
Oh yeah.
and listen, I'm not saying we still don't, or from time to time, whatever. But that is fucked up, and like we should not be watching that,
Oh, yeah.
and like people should not just be like watching that. But I mean, again, you do what you got to do. But that's the whole thing. It's like the porn is not like, dude, like we're young men. I mean, me and Dan are 22. Dan's gonna be 23 in what, April?
April. Rob is.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
about
23 in
to.
June. You're 25 or 6?
Neither, dude. Oh, my
24.
God.
24.
I'm 24. I'm going to be
No,
25
he's
next
24.
month, but.
24. No, sorry, I was
24.
trying to remember.
25,
Yeah.
March 13th, 31st.
Oh, yeah, no,
31st, yeah, a little
You're-
dyslexic when you get drunk
'cause
there.
You're a year above us.
Yeah,
I just automatically assume everybody's older.
yeah, no, you're good.
No, but I mean, you wear 24 well.
Yeah, yeah,
No, but like listen, like dude, like we're young men, and you know, granted our testosterone levels are, whether they're low, whether they're high, the highest, or some of the highest levels in our lives, like this is some of the
Yeah.
highest test moments we have. Like realistically, like could use your imagination. And then B, realistically, you want to have a wife. Because premarital sex is bad.
true. So, how do you feel
See,
about
I don't know what-
OnlyFans then? Like, porn is bad. Porn itself is bad
See,
because it's like
Rob,
a
tell me
video
about what you told me.
shows a story. So then, how do you feel about the OnlyFans?
I think that OnlyFans it degrades society on a grand scale.
No, dude. No. Dude,
What?
me
What do you
and
mean,
Rob
no?
follow this girl online, dude. The fattest pussy I've ever seen.
No, I know, dude. No, like I know, but like, bro, like that is a sacred thing. Like you should only be sharing that with your husband. Like,
But like,
what,
if you're
you're-
gonna make, dude,
Listen,
you
you're
think
gonna-
my dick would make money, dude? No, my dick would not make money. If you got a 12-inch cock, go make money, dude.
nah, I mean, but that's the thing, dude. There's
I'm not
more
gonna
men
tell you
than
not
women.
to make money.
There's more men than women, which is an agenda of its own. And then
dude,
two,
a man's penis is not gonna make money, dude. If I go put my cock, it's not gonna make
Dude,
money,
because
dude.
men-
My
dude,
sad
we-
ass.
you guys have talked
7-inch
about this.
penis,
We've all
dude, it's
talked
gonna be
about this
fucking-
at some point in our lives. But like, dude, it's The Sims. I'm not saying, me personally, I've never paid for content, never requested content, like never have done any of that.
Free
Don't-
content.
Not, have you guys? Be honest.
Nah.
No. I have a
Okay.
girlfriend, dude. I can get pussy whenever I want, but like free content is free content.
All right, well, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, like we all follow those Instagram pages, like, yeah,
Right.
like, duh.
Right.
But that's a different story. But like, and again, I mean, hey, dude, like business is business. Like that woman's making money, and that's good. Even that, but like on a grand scale, like it's fucking, like, dude, it is not good for society. It is not good for us. It's not good for our generation. It's not good for women in general, because that girl is gonna be 35, 40, whatever, and she's probably gonna be a fucking major bitch. A major cunt, because she's never gonna find a man who actually wants her. And
Right.
not saying that not saying, 'cause then you get into the whole like, then you got to get into like the whole like misogyny thing, where like, oh, like women shouldn't be waiting for their master man, and it's like, no, but like, dude, like that is natural, like that's like the natural way of the world, like man and woman and procreation, you know. OnlyFans, it's a blip in the radar, but really it's just a big domino falling.
Right. See, I'm kind of
Well, no.
50-50.
Girls are very attractive though. I'll give you that.
Right. Right. Because I'm kind of 50-50 where it's like what you said, where it's just like, okay, listen, like if you want to make money, do it how everyone else is doing it. Better yourself. Fucking go, like, get a legitimate job sort of thing, doing all that. But at the same time, like, if you're okay with showing a picture of your tits and you can make thousands of dollars just doing that, and you're okay with your
Mhm.
tits being on the internet, fuck it, dude. Go for it.
Mhm.
But I'm not saying that
That's
that's
what
a
also
I'm saying.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's not the healthy way. Like, you shouldn't
Mhm.
necessarily rely on that, and you shouldn't be like, well, I don't want to work, so I'm just gonna sell
Mhm.
pictures of my ass on the internet. Like, that is terrible, and like what you said, that's not good for society as a whole. But at the same time, if it's easy money, dude, like, that's easy money.
First podcast goes into, dude, if you're making 100K off of selling your pussy, go
Mhm.
sell your pussy.
In that
Why
sense,
not?
well, my thing is
Why
in that
not?
sense, in terms of
Yeah,
selling
why you sell the
pictures,
100?
yes,
TBD.
but literally literally selling your body, dude, selling your body, no, I'm
Can't
not
do
cool
that,
for
dude.
that. Like, if
Can't
you're
do that,
literally
dude.
like selling for
You
sex,
want to send a
no.
picture of your if you're half ass, dude, but it's just you and a thong. You're putting money on the table for some other man or you yourself. Why other
I
some other
mean,
man?
no,
But
dude. Like
yourself.
my woman, is not gonna have an OnlyFans. I've thought about it. Listen, I've thought about it.
No, no,
Hold
obviously
on,
not. No.
wait,
But like,
wait.
dude, if you
I
find a
thought about
girl
it.
making
If I'd be
100K a
okay with
week,
it.
dude,
But listen, dude, it is unhealthy in the relationship dynamic. And then two, you're a fucking cuck.
Yeah,
you're a cuck, dude. But like, you really a cuck, dude? Your girl's making like 100K a week. I mean, I'm gonna be a cuck.
well, it
No,
depends
and
on
see,
if she's making that
Sorry.
much, then it's
it gets crazier. It gets
yeah.
deeper then because the whole construct of our fiat USD currency, like think about it, dude. We went for thousands of years. We had an agrarian economy, and then we just went to industrial, and now we're in this like consumer industrial, where like, dude, like 300 years ago, like we would have just woken up and we would have like been on our land. We would have worked the land, ate, done whatever, like played with the kids, like read some books, like sent them down the prairie, and then like that's life. But like now it's like I gotta go to college, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta keep up with my social life and this and that, and like oh my god, like this guy on Instagram is fucking benching fucking 350, bro. Like this girl's doing that, like oh my god, like
Yeah,
this
I
and
get
that.
that.
Like Dan, like you know me, like I'm at the gym and I'm like oh my god, dude, like that's my wife's, you know, and like
Oh, see,
and
but
it's like
like,
no,
look
like
at that
again, like
because
you know,
Rob
it's like
doesn't have social media. We
I mean
make women
he's
off
a
social
brave
media
man, Rob. You're
nowadays,
a brave
dude.
man for that because like I
Rob's
just like
why
dude,
I
like I don't
deleted
like what
Facebook.
else? I don't know what else, like because I just like look at everything, you know. So
You gotta
like not just like scrolling the
Rob
social
taught me
media, but
to
like
stop consuming and start producing. This right here, what we're doing right now, is producing.
I'm not a big consumer. Yeah, exactly. But like you have to
We're
consume something. Like,
producing.
dude, I got
I
Amazon
produce.
Prime for free because I thought I needed the textbooks. Got the textbook sent to me. These classmates, he just like sends the PDF of the textbook. I'm like, what the fuck? Like we're 2 weeks in and you just did it.
Why do I have this
Yeah.
shit?
Canceled the order. I ordered. I mean, dude. I mean, 5 T-shirts for $30 and 2 pairs of shorts for $30, like $60 total.
Not bad.
Like I said, I'm rocking the Benjamin Moore. Like we got this for free, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
need to consume. Like it's a shirt. Like it's covering me. Like I'm fine. If we were in the Garden of
Yeah.
Eden, if only, like dude, like we'd be butt naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
like it's
dude,
okay. I mean, like dude, we all got this. I'm listen, like not it's not sus, but like bro, like we're the same people, and like we feel weirded out by it, but like
Yeah.
it's all just a fucking
I
meme,
don't feel
dude.
weirded out about. We're on this
Dude, like if
podcast.
you
Do you
saw
think I feel
like
weirded out by it?
if I saw you guys naked, it's like okay, like I've seen Johnny Sins naked, man. Like you guys are my friends. You're not saying like I want
You
to or
guys are my
don't or like
friends.
whatever, but like you know, it's just like just saying like it's just weird in that sense, but like it's not weird because like you look at naked men all the time.
yeah, dude. Well,
Sometimes.
listen, I'm loyal to my girl, so I don't even watch porn with
What
dudes
girl?
or with chicks in it. I only watch porn with dudes in it.
What? Wait, no,
No, exactly though.
no,
Like I just want to like learn the
no.
moves, you know?
What girl?
No, I was
What girl?
that was just making a joke saying I only watch gay
Yeah,
porn.
Dude, I
that
have a
went
girl
You
and I
yeah,
feel
just
like
yeah.
sometimes I slip up. I gotta take the mask off. I gotta go Rey Mysterio on him. I slip up sometimes.
Yeah, you missed the
That's
joke.
just like
Anyway, Spiro, dude, you got a foot fetish, true or untrue?
Define a fetish.
Like
Dude, why you
you're
gotta throw me on the spot
No,
like
no,
that?
no.
like
Wait. You can't define. What is a fetish?
I was gonna bring
First
that
of
up
all.
from episode 1.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we talked about it on episode 1. We briefly brought it up in episode 2. And Spiro has a foot fetish.
I only watched the first half of episode 2. I'm sorry. I've just been a little bit busy, so
At
I've been
least
trying to
you're honest.
do school stuff rather than.
You're honest.
But I didn't get
I
to the second
respect it. But basically, we talked to you after episode 1 about feet having a foot fetish. You kind of said off air that you kind of had one. I guess we'll describe fetish, but that like you're attracted to a girl's feet. That's in my head. I guess that's how I would describe it. I mean, Dan, what?
I mean, like,
Wrong or right?
I guess you could
say-
like I guess you could say right to that,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, like so, like
No. When you are finding somebody who's got a specific, what gets you to that point? You know, because I'm not a feet guy.
Honestly, I mean, no, I know, no, like that, no. That's why I've always thought it was hilarious. You know, I've always thought it was hilarious because I know Dan hates feet. You know,
my own feet, dude. I look like an ogre. I look like Shrek.
oh yeah, I mean my feet are gross too, but like I
no,
could.
yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
a
that's the
girl,
thing, like, yeah.
like a girl's
Wait,
foot,
wait.
if she
Hey, what do
has
you
it
mean,
nice.
I could? You started that sentence with "I could." So what does that "I could" mean?
You talking to me?
No. Rob said "I could." What does that mean? And then we'll get into what does that?
I mean, dude, like,
but I
no,
could.
like, listen,
I'm saying
well,
like
that's why
I could see like if a girl has a nice foot, like in terms.
What do you mean a nice foot? A nice rack
exactly,
of foot.
like, dude,
What does
let's
that
talk.
mean?
Yeah,
Like okay,
dude,
okay. Like I'm saying okay, mainly, dude,
What does a
mainly.
nice rack of foot mean?
Okay, mainly,
Like,
I'm
that to me
thinking.
is like,
See, Dan, it's people like
taboo.
you.
Yeah,
like
you're
you
just being
that makes it
judgmental.
hard.
I'm,
people like
dude.
me
So
keep the world straight.
okay, what I'm thinking, like the grossest part of a foot. If you think of a gross foot, you're thinking of like a toenail. So basically, a girl to get a nice foot,
I'm not thinking
paint
of a toenail. I'm
paint
thinking
your
of a whole
toenails.
foot.
Basically,
almost a
I'm
foot
thinking
long.
if you paint your toenails, you basically won. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's how I see it. Like if your toenails are painted nice, then that's a nice foot.
like,
I'm thinking.
That's the thing, though. Like, because, dude, like, there's, like, I don't know, like, it's not like a hygiene, and you realize that a woman really takes care of herself. Hands and feet. Don't stand like no, like I don't have a hand fetish, dude. Like I don't do like
Swear,
I'm not gonna take.
I got the tingles. I got the tingles right now. Keep going.
I'm sure you do.
I'm
No,
ready.
like so, like I don't. It's just like an extra thing of like you pay attention to something that people like don't see, which in turns gives me a stimuli. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
So,
and
like,
it's
you see
also
it, right?
it's
No,
an
no.
extra thing. It's like a DLC. Honestly, like it didn't like I
It's a
see
DLC.
like
So you gotta
you make it weirder than it is because like I'm not like hyper fixated.
No, I do not.
But,
No,
like-
Rob is shaking his head. He like doesn't know.
I know. I'm
Well,
shaking
I'm
my
just-
head yes because I
Like,
could
what
agree.
you're saying-
I could agree
Well, no,
with that.
dude. Like that's what I'm getting at. Like, dude,
Don't
it
tell me
is
like, oh,
it
she's
is-
got a good height.
it is a
She's got
wire,
a-
dude. Look it up, dude. I've tried to make sense of it. It's literally a wiring in the brain. Like, seriously.
A nice rack of feet. You want to tell me a wire in the brain? I don't know
I mean,
about
dude,
that.
like what? I mean, like
I
people,
don't know.
like
I've
me,
had
like,
a lot of
like
wiring.
me, dude. Listen, I'm an
After
ass guy. I'm an ass guy all day over the week. I don't give a shit about tits.
Hell yeah.
Like-
Me too, brother.
And dude, like, listen.
What?
Ex-
Wait.
Cheers. Cheers to the ass.
Exactly.
What?
Cheers to the ass.
You got this water.
Mean?
No,
So you
because
like a big butt?
because listen,
Straight out of that-
dude, tits. Because listen, bro, tits. Guess what? They're just fucking sacks of fat, dude. All you got to do.
I love sacks of fat. What can I say, dude? I'm
Hey,
a sucker, dude.
I mean, that's fine, dude. Like,
Girlfriend is
listen, like I'm a
Heard
no,
of it.
like Dan, like I'm a degenerate, disgusting piece of shit. I get it.
like in the
I'm
index.
subhuman, dude.
It's like, you look up a G and a bra size. It's like, all right, we might have you. We can't help you.
No,
I
but
don't
seriously,
care.
dude, like,
A G?
bro, like, No, listen,
Yeah.
it was funny because nobody noticed it. But this girl that I used to work with at Bonefish, I remember one day she came in on her day off, and like, dude, like again, it's not like I can't help it. Like I said, it's a stimuli. Plus, I'm an over analytical person, so like, dude, I will look every single person up and down. I don't know why. Like, I can't, dude. Like, you could like you're a man, and I look you up and down. It's like it's not like in a sexual sense. It's just like any person I see. Like, dude, when we're at the gym, like I see everybody and like just totally analyze their whole entire self, what they're wearing, what they're doing, like what they look like. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't help it. Like, that's just maybe I'm just retarded, honestly, or something. But like dude, anyways, she comes into work on her day off and she's wearing, remember like the Rihanna, like when she came out with the Fenty shit? And it's the
Oh
Fenty
yeah.
slippers,
Cool.
bro. Dude, she has the, like, I don't know, maybe they were pink or black. Who knows? They're like the collection is like pink, black, white, like all
Yeah.
like the kind of eye-catching stuff, kind of. Those were like good colors. And dude, like, A, toenails were not painted, and B, dude, they were like jagged. And it's like, why the fuck? Like, why the fuck are you wearing slippers?
So
You know?
okay, I can get that.
Like wear
So,
I'm
socks.
not fucking around with jagged shit, dude.
so was she?
Like clean.
That's what I want to say. Was she attractive besides that though? Like, if you didn't see that, was she still
No,
attractive?
no, I mean,
It's like all right.
dude, she
And then you
was like,
saw the
listen,
feeling.
like,
What the
listen,
fuck are you
she was
doing?
five. Listen, she was 5'2" and like 85 pounds, dude. Like, this is incriminating, you know.
Yeah,
But like,
It's a criminal.
gotcha.
no,
But like, see, so I
yeah,
kind of see
Oh,
where the in Spiro's terms of like a foot fetish, right? I'm saying that with
oh, I
quotes
get it.
because that's how I
Lots of
am
girls
with.
are
dude,
But
keep
I'm
that.
I'm
like,
I was gonna say
is it
I'm the
like,
same way with like teeth. If a girl has like a really nice set of teeth, I'm attracted to it. I'm not gonna like be like, oh
I
wow,
agree.
this
Like, I
girl.
don't have a nice, I don't have the nicest set of teeth. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like,
same thing.
but like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, like, there's some things that are inherent too, because like a foot or a hand, again, you got to keep it clean. You got to make them look nice, presentable. Like, look at these, man. I got the hands of a woman. I
Oh
have like
yeah,
lungs
I
right
got
now.
nasty hands, dude, because I'm a mechanic, so I
I
always
got
get
cold
dirt and
hands,
grease
dude.
under here.
I got big ass
Like,
hands.
you see these hands, and you're like, yeah, dude, like this guy's a bitch, you know.
But
But
I have
like,
like,
like alien hands.
I'm saying if a girl has nice teeth, dude, just like nice teeth, nice white teeth, like I find that attractive, but it's not a deal breaker, right? It's not like, oh wow, this girl has nice teeth, she's instantly hot because she has nice teeth. Like
Yeah.
there could be a non-attractive girl with nice teeth, and I'm still just like,
But like
well,
that's
she
the
has nice
first thing
teeth,
you
that's
look at,
cool,
though,
but that's
right?
about it.
Is that the
dude,
first thing you look at?
No.
See, the first thing I look at is like a smile. Like, I'm a smile. I'm a smile guy.
I'm eyes.
'Cause I like making
Dan,
people laugh.
Dan, you're a tit guy. That
See,
is
but with tits, like if you have tits,
so like.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you regardless of what's going on in your life. Like, I'm talking before I had a girlfriend. Like if you had tits, like you can make things work. What's going on? What are your credentials? But like now, it's like, dude, a girl comes up to, like, dude, a girl. I gotta tell you, a girl came up to me at work the other day. She saw the book I was reading, Atomic Habits. I can't even speak. Atomic Habits. Good book. Rob, I'm going to give it to you after this. Spiro, you can have it after him. Good, dude, good book about, like, to get your shit ready. You know, to get your shit right. She came up to me. She was like, oh, I'm reading the same book in my book club. And I'm like, all right, that's kind of weird. I'm going to let it go. You know, I mean, it's just like a conversation. The next week, she's like, "Oh, I'm halfway done." She's like, "I'm like, okay, this is kind of fucking weird." She keeps coming up to me. What's my name? What's this? She finally asks, like, "Give me your name." I'm like this. I'm like, yeah. Dude, she starts at. I'm like, this lady's hitting on me. She wants cock.
Yeah.
I thought about reading. Dude, but like that's the thing. Like you don't understand. Like women this, and like this. But like it's like no guy really understands that, dude.
I don't get that.
I have no idea where you were going with that, Dan.
Yes,
Dan pointed
brain.
to his head, pointed to his dick, and then pointed to his heart.
And they want someone that's gonna be like, all right, are you okay? Are you good? You can't deny me with that. Every girl wants a guy that's gonna be like, are you good? Are you good?
Mhm.
But they also want a guy that's like kind of like smart. I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah, and I prefer, if it's a woman in my life, to have a pedicure, just like that.
Yeah. So, so here's my thing. Are you the same way, like how I am with like a girl's teeth? Like, it's not what the foot is. You're not like, oh, this girl has a nice foot, but the rest of her is gross, so I'm still attracted to her because she has a nice foot. But you're
No,
just like, oh, like she's good looking, like she checks all the boxes, and she has a nice.
Look,
It's just a bonus point. That's what it is. See, I could
like
respect that.
I don't think it's a deal breaker, but like they can't be like, no, just like they can't be gross, but like, it's not like a deal breaker.
Yeah, you're not just gonna see like it could be an ugly girl, but she has nice feet. You're not just gonna be sucking on her toes because they're nice.
Dude, it's just like you get to like we're in like the third dimension. Like this will take you like 5 days.
Yeah, all right. I feel that, man.
Like you go like from the third to like
I get it. All
I
right,
get it,
so-
man.
dude, like
Yeah,
spice up your life. I mean, hey, like if there's a woman out there, I don't know, dude, suck a toe, maybe.
All right, guys.
suck a toe, man.
We're almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we're at
So
like an hour 35 minutes.
we're gonna call it.
We'll call it. Spiro, you got
Rob,
Instagram that you got to plug or
Rob?
something?
Whatever you need. Spirit, whatever you need to.
Spiro_B. I don't know. I don't really. Last post on there was like August.
It's really
Spiro_BEE, like the bug.
Like
Spiro
the
underscore
bug.
BEE.
All right, that's where it is. Yeah.